Big Blue in the house. How y'all doing out there? Coming at you from the Mecca, Miami, Florida. Basically, last 24, just doing some research, looking at some gas stations that are for sale, because I'm actively looking to make offers on those properties. Looking at homes that are for sale, because I'm in the market to actually buy a place. So I got those two things that I'm looking at, and let's see. Other than that, just home relaxing, getting some rest. Did some work on the indoor cycling. Got to do some more push-ups, sit-ups. So get the exercise in, and just doing the research. And so that's about the two things that I got going on right there. Um, Portfolio, excited about Altria Group. I feel that that's a stock that will continue to do well, continue to outperform. So that's going to be like one of my number one holdings right there. As far as everything else is concerned, I'm good with the family is, they're getting over the loss, moving on. Loss of family members, they just kind of moving on right now. Um, it's never gonna be how you want it to be. Because you hate to lose a family member, but you just kind of reach a point where you're just moving on. So I feel that they're just moving on. Um, I'm excited because we got all the relationships in place. Everything's in place. Right now it's just about building, going to bigger and better, reconnecting with the family. What we're actually, I'm actually calling for a family reunion cruise to go down in July 2013. I don't know if I'll even be able to do it because my schedule, I got to do a little bit of, I got some federal duty to do, so it may cut in to that. I have to go back and take a look because I really didn't look at my reservation dates and everything, so it may actually cut into that. But I do want the family to start to reconnect. Um, Carmen, I haven't heard from her. Probably hear from her Monday during the week. I didn't hear from her. I sent her a text message or what have you. Really haven't heard from her too much, but I'm not too much worried about that because I know she's spending time with her family. When I don't hear from her, come around January, we'll be getting together probably for the Super Bowl. We might go out to eat or something. Because that's what we did last year on Super Bowl Sunday. We went to Joe's Stone Crab. It was real nice. We might go there. Bring somebody with us. Bring another couple with us. So we might be planning to do that, or we might go somewhere else. So we'll have to kind of see how that go down. Uh, other than that, I'm excited for all my peoples out there, because I feel that we're really teaching people, how to live debt free, how to be debt free, and then to invest. You get debt free and then you invest. So that's the idea. You can invest in real estate, invest in stocks, bonds, buy apartment buildings, whatever you into, whatever's gonna, but you get debt free. Right now, especially with the Small Business Administration, they have a lot of incentives that they really want to loan some money out. For business, because business generally is an income producing activity. So when you want to borrow money to generate income, I don't have a problem with that. I think that's smart. Just borrowing money to acquire assets that are depreciating in value is dumb. But to get into something that's going up in value, that's going to generate income, smart. Yeah, I gotta drink me some water there, because when you don't drink water, I can actually, makes your eyes get a little red and everything. When you don't drink water, your head start hurting. So, gotta always drink. Um, so that's pretty much it. Um, this is Sunday morning. So Sunday morning, actually December 30th. So 2012. So that's where we're at. And like I said, I pretty much have gotten my exercise in for the day. My philosophy is you want to make sure you're getting plenty of exercise, but you don't want to overdo it. So once I do about an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, I'm done. You don't want to overdo it. You want to let your body rest. But sometimes we tend to overdo it. I mean, there's going to be days where if I do a marathon run, I'll do 4 hours and 30 minutes of running. Just so I got moments for that. But right now, I'm just doing the 30 minutes to an hour, and that's it. Shut it down. Shut it down. You do the push-ups, sit-ups, and stuff, and just shut it down. So that's pretty much where I'm at with that. So we got one more day, and then the year is over. It's gonna be a new year. One more. And people can start with their resolutions and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. Like I said, get that money. We're tracking all our money on Where Is George. Where Is George dot Where Is George .com. We're tracking all the money there, and I think it's fun. I think it's real fun, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. Just writing down all of the serial numbers, and the serial number along with the denomination. You get $100 bill, so we want to track them all down, and you get some hits on that, and that's where we can know you see how the money's traveling around and stuff like that. So I have right now I think 16 bills that I'm tracking, and I'm gonna be adding a whole lot more. Um, I just think it's fun. It's a fun thing to do, and we're gonna have fun with that. Other than that, it's kind of cold here in Miami right now. 50s, temperature in the 50s. So, so that's why I got on the high speed, the sweats and everything. So keep trying to stay a little warm, and just excited about this, Philip Morris investment. I'm really excited about that because the Big Blue Trust Fund. That's 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 a stock we're really gonna put more resources into, because it looks real good, looks real good, and I just have to keep building it up, because it was kind of a mistake for me to reduce my holdings of that. So now I'm going to build it up, and that's what you got to do. You gotta, the stuff that's good, you gotta build up. Stuff that's terrible, you gotta get rid of. Ride your winners. Ride your winners. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's some stocks out there that'll go sideways on you. They'll go sideways, but at the end of the day, you're investing for income. So, like a stock like UPS, AAA credit, they have a growing franchise. They're number one in their field. So, I'm investing for the steady returns, the dividends that I can get from that stock. It's good to get the capital gains, but I'm looking long term, conservative long term holdings. So it won't bounce up and down all around. So that's pretty much my view on that. Um, with the method that we're using right now, trying to invest $1 a day, $1 a day. I mean, there'll be times when you can invest more, but you want to compound. So I'm going $1 a day. Let it ride. Let it ride. So pretty much done. Pretty much done. Um, we went over everything that we need to go over. The spending, the income, pretty much went over everything. Um, the spending what, about $4 grand of wages and salaries and incomes, $4 grand. Now I liquidated a couple of holdings during the year. One of them was Apple. The other one was actually Johnson and Johnson. I remember liquidating that during the course of the year, and that was about slightly over $1,000, $1,100, $1,000. So 2,500 or so on Apple. So that's 3,600. So you're spending 7,000 bucks. That's the expenditure, and also have some funds that were borrowed. Money you spend on your credit card. So that comes up to altogether to like 6,300. I mean, you pay some back. So I think right now we got 4,300 or so outstanding. So when you add all that up, that's what you come up with. You got the inflow of approximately 6,000. Well, you could say 7,000, 7,600. So 7,600 coming in, roughly. Roughly. So, just to make it even, we call it 8,000 coming in, and you're spending altogether. When you add the borrowing, you're spending about 14,000. 14,000 spent. So, and the biggest expense was, the biggest one would be like education, and then communication. Education, communication, cable TV, and then everything else falls down. So education, then the cable, and everything else falls down. So you spend, you invest, you spend, you invest. So we say we invest net $1,000 invested. So that's roughly about 10%, really. Roughly, it's a little lower, but roughly about 10%. Because you got the dividends that are reinvested. Some of them, just sitting there in cash, but about to be reinvested, and then the new monies that you apply. So that's pretty much what I got going there. And that's how you build up your money. Just by investing, compounding, compounding. Yeah, I like to put water. We buy these Gatorade, and then when the Gatorade is through, I put water in it, and I just have them all around the house. This one's a gallon, 64 ounces, 1 gallon. Well, actually, half a gallon. So I take that back. This is half a gallon, 64 ounces. So a gallon would be 128. Yeah, I put water in it, and I get the smaller ones, 32 ounces. I put water in them, and I keep them all around the house. Able to stay hydrated. And people here, they like to do the same thing, and so we drink water. Now let's see. So I pretty much have covered everything that's pertinent. So everything's good. It's December 30th, 2012. Early in the morning. Let me see, what time is it? Say it's early in the morning. 4:57. Sunday, December 30th, 2012. And it's about 52, 53 degrees here in Miami. And just going through all the things that I gotta go through, on the personal side and on the professional. On the professional, things are solid. solid with my, part-time reserve career, my business career. It's looking good. We're trying to expand, trying to do more with the business, but it's looking good because a lot of people want to have their own business and they can't have it. So I have my own business, never had to file bankruptcy, um, never had to not be in business for the last, ever since I got into, having my own, you know. So by the time I, left high school, been doing my own thing and, go from one thing to another, just generating steady income. Even during high school, I was, just generate a steady income. So I thank God for that. Just really thank God for that. So other than that, right now we're just trying to keep investing to get those compounding, because that's the only error that I've made. Having put my money to work 24/7. You working for your money, you got to put your money to work. So that's the mistake. So we're trying to do that. Trying to put that money to work. And other than that, let's see what else we got going on. I mean, we're good. Just hitting it hard on every level, and keeping my friends out there posted. Hope you're getting inspired. Do something on your own. Try something new. Work it. Don't break it. If you can do it, do it. If you can't, don't try to do more than you can do. Don't try to do more than you can do. On the personal side, family is solid. Me and Carmen are solid. Even though we're kind of separated right now, because she's with her family and I'm with my family, so we're not able to spend the time that I want, but it's cool. It's 5 o'clock now. That's what you hear right there. That's my little watch going on. So let me shut it down. Shut it down. Gotta shut this bad boy down because it's 5 in the morning. So that's where we at now. What's the next step? Well, I mean, the next step really is we just keep building. Just keep building. Trying to get more people, involved. Yeah, I like kind of just taking a little look, because when I sit at an angle, I get that shadow. Get different little shadows creep in. And try to eliminate the shadow, move the light around. But, with these lights, like I said, it's just, you always gonna play around with them. Yeah, there we go. Just try to get the different lights involved and get the shadow. And that's pretty much it, So, like I'm just encouraged. In every area of my life, I'm encouraged, and I hope that I'm encouraging you out there. We're here in the Mecca, Miami. Everything that you could want going on. So I'm happy. Yeah, I'm very happy in every area. Very excited about the future. Living the dream, living the American dream. And I hope that wherever you're at, you're living your dream. If not, come to the Mecca. Come join us, because this is where it's at. Number one place in the world to live and do business. Miami, Florida, the Mecca, the ultimate. Um, so that's pretty much it. There's not much else I can really add. Um, Business plans are always changing. You have a plan and you stick to it, but you make adjustments along the way. You add in new opportunities that come up. You see new opportunities, you add it into your plans. Um, your capital base is going to keep growing. It's never going to be enough to do the things that you want to do, but it's going to keep growing. So, you know, basically, you want to outthink, outwork, out-hustle a competition. That's what it comes down to. And sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. You just keep hitting it, keep pushing that wall, and eventually it breaks, falls down. Falls down. So that's what it takes. So pretty much enjoying the festivities of the holiday season. Yeah, you see one of our little prints there on the wall. See it right there? See that print right there? From holiday past. Always and forever. Yeah, that's the family. The family being very joyful. So there it is. There it is. So you just have to enjoy all of these things. So I don't know. Pretty much went over everything. There's not much that I can really throw in there. So I'm just gonna sign out. I'm just gonna sign out. Well, I like to let it run another couple minutes. We'll go for 30 minutes. If you have any questions out there, just send them on in. Send them on in. We haven't really gotten too many questions, so we just have to chalk it up that people are not asking questions. So, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just make my tape and keep rolling. Keep rolling. And those of you that want to ask questions, will ask them. Those that want to, you want to talk, we'll talk. Family members that want to communicate, will communicate. And I just leave it like that. I'm not even losing any sleep over the whole thing. But that's where I'll kind of let it go. So I'll sign off right here.